Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. This is going to be a video for tray 7. It's been 7 weeks ongoing with the treatment of Invisalign, and I had already popped in the tray last Friday. I'm a little delayed about making the video, as I said I might be, but I was, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop them back in. I just brushed my teeth not too long ago, and we're gonna pop them in. I would say that the last two trays, so tray 6 and this being tray 7, they were excruciatingly, or in layman's term, very painful. It's basically pulling all of my front teeth, these, and it's pulling them in, and it is making it, ooh, almost dropped them. It's making it really, really difficult to, eat. So the plus side is I'm losing a little bit of weight, so hey, maybe that'll help also cure the depression. Who knows? Probably not. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop these puppies in, and then we'll talk a little bit more and go from there. So, top. The top one is always extremely hard to put in, but hey, I guess that's what it takes to get that perfect smile. More perfect than that, right? And I was thinking, in spirit of doing something new, I wanted to give my top 5 do's and top 5 don'ts to get that perfect smile. That's probably going to be the thumbnail, so we'll see. But yeah, my first don't is going to be, don't put your retainers on a napkin, because you might throw them away, right? Like, accidentally say you got done having this orgasmic meal and you're just like, all right, well, time to go home. Boom, you grab your napkins and you throw them away, and oh no, your retainer clips were in them. So don't put your not retainer clips, but your retainers, don't put your retainers in a napkin. Make sure you all have plenty of cases. I have a traveling case. I keep this one downstairs on my dining table, and I have one in the bathroom. So make sure you have plenty of traveling cases for your Invisalign trays. That would be my first don't, is do not put them on a napkin so you don't accidentally throw them away. Second don't is going to be, don't forget to floss and brush. Really, you should be brushing anytime after you eat or have them out, but I understand that just because I don't ever go out to a restaurant, pop them out and eat, doesn't mean that other people might not. So in that event, you're at a restaurant, you pop your trays out, you put them in a case. After you're done, you take some water, swish it around, make sure to do that a few times, just to make sure there's no food, or like that awkward piece of spinach stuck in your teeth. That's gonna look really silly. So I'm just trying to save you. You hear me? You feel me? But yeah, make sure that you brush and floss every time you change out your trays. My third don't is going to be, don't put your trays back in without brushing or flossing. That's number 2. Number 3 is going to be, you don't want to take your trays out for more than 2 hours. That is, generally speaking, the time to keep your Invisalign is going to be 22 hours a day. So make sure that you do not have your trays out for more than 2 hours per day. Another thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, sorry, I was looking at my dog, was that don't use toothpaste to clean your Invisalign trays, because it's gonna leave this creamy residue on the tray itself. It's not gonna look weird, but it's gonna feel weird inside your mouth. That's what she said. But but instead of it, using some toothpaste, go ahead and use some warm water and your toothbrush, just to kind of really get up in there and clean it up. That's going to be my number 4, is going to be, don't use toothpaste to clean out your trays. And number 5 is going to be, don't get discouraged. It could be a long treatment plan. For me, it was about 20 weeks, and then I've heard that there's going to be refinements after that, so we'll see. But don't get discouraged. Do what you're supposed to do. Brush your teeth, floss, make sure you're wearing them for the right time. It really is going to pay off in the end, and that is what I am keeping in mind as I continue on with my journey for Invisalign, and I'm hoping for the best. And if this doesn't make me look like how I want to look or whatever the case may be, at least the silver lining is going to be that I have a fantastic oral regimen now, that I'm, taking care of myself, preventing heart disease, preventing plaque, bacteria, and most of all, I don't have hot breath anymore, which I probably didn't before either. But just something to think about and be positive about. My five do's, they're gonna be pretty much opposites of the don'ts. Do brush your teeth, do floss, do wear your retainers for more than or 22 hours. Just take them out really when you're eating, and if it's hurting super bad, take them out. Which I'm going to make another point. Do take medication. So if you need to take Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, whatever, paracetamol, whatever might help with the pain that you might feel in your teeth, go ahead and take some medication for it, because it will be helpful. I haven't had the need to take any medication, thankfully, but if that's always an option. Do only drink clear liquids while you're on the treatment plan, because anything like carbonated drink, cola, beer, whiskey, it's gonna go ahead and stain the tray, which you're really not gonna go back to the same tray after that week's use. But I mean, just depends. You want to keep them clean so your teeth look clean, so just make sure that you're drinking lots of liquids. I mean, you should be drinking lots of water on a daily basis anyways, but make sure it's clear liquids that you're drinking for your retainers. And last but not least, do carry a traveling case with you, because you never know when you might need to, you never know when you might need it. So those are going to be my top 5 do's and top 5 don'ts for a successful Invisalign treatment. What I've practiced and what I've observed so far, and what's helped me. And reach out if you have any questions. And last but not least, subscribe. Like, subscribe, and follow, because as I mentioned, I'm going to be posting more videos, trying to find a groove and build up an audience. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Tray 7 is done.